Welcome to We'd Rather Be Sleeping.
I'm Sam Morrison.
And I'm Ashley Varga, and we have the latest news on Ryder's campus.
Rider University is a fruitopia. Rider recently, this family weekend, broke the Guinness World Record of stringing fruit side by side by over 4,000 pieces of fruit.
Rider found its niche in the Guinness Book of World Records on November 8th, when those who so passionately bleed cranberry spent hours stringing 10,036 cranberries to create a new record. The Cran Crew, a group of student volunteers, led a mixed team of students, staff, and President Rosansky to beat the previous fruit stringing record by over 4,000 berries. Rider alumna and donor of the cranberries, Judy Simmons, class of 1980, taught those present the ins and outs of growing cranberries and handed out ocean spray treats. This feat was one of many celebrations that took place throughout Family Weekend. After the last berry was strung, the berries were draped around the trees at the back of the Lawrenceville campus. The threads were strung with biodegradable string in an effort to be sustainable and provided the local wildlife with fruity treats. Originally, Church was only supposed to donate a little over 6,000 berries. However, in an effort to overachieve, as is the Rider standard, Rider asked Judy Simmons Church to donate 10,000 berries. And she did just that. Judy Simmons Church and Rider University together broke one of the most obscure, yet most Bronx-esque record in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Now we're going to throw it to Khalil in Sports Corner.
Rider University men's basketball team will be traveling to Philadelphia to take on University of Pennsylvania Quakers Tuesday at 7 p.m. in historic Palestra. Fans should be able to expect a close game. Last year, the Bronx defeated the Quakers 89-88 in Rider Alumni's Gym. The three previous games between the two teams all went to overtime. The Broncos won the first two, 77-72 at Rider during the 2003-2004 season, and 74-68 in Palestra during the 05 and 06 season. But the Quakers won the third meeting at Rider, 78-72 on November 17, 2011. Penn was young when we beat them last year, but they have some good recruits coming in, said Rider head coach Kevin Baggett. I expect that to be another big barn burner. We know going in that it will be another tough opponent. The last time we played at Palestra, we weren't that successful. Rider 0-1 on the season is coming off a tough 64-58 loss at Princeton in the team season opener November 14th. That game, the Tigers were 17 of 20 from the free throw line, while the Bronx were only 2 of 4 from the foul line. The Bronx new addition Teddy Okafor, who transferred from VCU and sat out all last season, led the Broncos in his Rider debut with 16 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Penn, who is 0-1, is now coming off an overtime loss 77-75 to Delaware State, where junior guard Tony Hicks scored 31 points. The Cathedral of College Basketball at the historic Palestra opened January 1st, 1927. It holds 10,000 seats and was once considered one of the largest arenas in the world. The Palestra has hosted the most regular season and postseason NCAA men's basketball games and more visiting games than any more in the NCAA tournament. Rider played in the 1984 NCAA tournament at the Palestra, losing to Richmond. The Palestra was also home for the Big Five, when head coach Kevin Baggett played for St. Joseph's in the 1980s.
A new social media craze is taking Rider's campus by storm. Yik Yak is an app which allows users to post anonymously based on their location. It revolves mostly around college campuses, and although it seemed to have an influx of advantages, it's been stirring up controversy as well.
People get to express their thoughts and feelings, their true thoughts and feelings, and not have to worry about their name being put out there. It's all anonymous.
The app, however expressing it may be, speaks negatively about people on campus as well as heavily explicit content. The app hit the campus and quickly spread like wildfire.
I first heard about the app through a friend at lunch one day. I was curious and downloaded it. In no time, I was posting, and although my first Yak received backlash, that didn't stop me.
With Yik Yak comes the good side of Rider as well as the bad, but most students simply enjoy writing out a post regardless of how discriminating it may be and seeing how many upvotes they can get.
And now to Charles with food.
With Korean fried chicken wings, arepas, and meat pies, nobody loses. The Rider Student Top Chef event goes off with a bang.
The most scrumptious event of the year is back, and 3 lucky students take the chance of winning the grand prize. An iPad mini, a $100 membership to Sam's Club, $150 in Bronc Bucks, a $100 Visa gift card, $75 in other gift certificates, and their winning recipe featured as a special item at PJ's Pancake House in Princeton and West Windsor. This year, the event asks the contestants to create a dish that was of an authentic, ethnic, or regional American cuisine recipe, as well as an awesome side dish. The three that showed up this year were cuisines from all over the world. The first, cooked by Yen Jin Min, was Korean fried chicken wings. The second, cooked by Marlon Fiaco, was Venezuelan arepas with platanitos. And last but not least, cooked by Zarafa Farah Ahmad, was Arab-style meat pies. Ryder Dining Services staff was there as well to assist each chef with their preparation. The students at Ryder University had the voice in this contest. They were able to vote for their favorite meal, and whatever meal got the most votes by the end of the contest was crowned the winner of the Ryder Student Top Chef International Buffet. The turnout for the event was more than favorable, and each contestant had their own lines of students waiting to sample their dish. It was hard to tell who was in the lead the entire night, as each of the three contestants had the most votes at some point during the contest. With the lead changing hands constantly, it was a toss-up for anyone to speculate an exact winner, but by the end of the voting, the polls closed and the judges tallied up the votes. With all three contestants on edge, the judges finally finished and chose their winner. Drum roll, please. Cue cymbals. Marlon Fiaco came out victorious with his delicious Venezuelan arepas with platanitos. Congrats went out to the other two contestants as they both made excellent dishes. I'll tell you though, Marlon made one hell of a meal.
Thank you very much. This has been We'd Rather Be Sleeping.